the surface of their phone could be anywhere from 2 to 25 micrometers in thickness. That's about 0.025 millimeters, or less than half the diameter of a human hair. Not that I would know. It's a tough, colorful shell, tougher than regular paint to be sure, just not super thick, which means it's not invincible. The top of the iPhone 17 Pro has a plastic 5G antenna slot, and the left side has more of the brilliant orange anodizing and 3 buttons that will not be popping off on their own. The bottom of the 17 Pro has its USB-C port that can charge to 50% in about 20 minutes, as well as the lower stereo loudspeaker, which the new iPhone Air does not have. I think it'll be pretty cool to see what changes have happened on the inside, so make sure you're subscribed for the teardowns. The Apple logo on the cosmic orange is perfectly in place, like surprisingly well aligned with the glass etching. Thumbs up for that. Then at the top we have our 48 megapixel wide-angle camera. Then the 48 megapixel main camera down at the bottom, and the 48 megapixel 4x telephoto off to the side, all of which are still covered with Apple's version of sapphire crystal. You can see the lenses registering on my diamond tester, while my Casio F91W does not. The single LED flash has a plastic diffuser, and then whatever laser focus thing this is on the other corner is protected with glass. While we're up here, it's time to see if I'm correct about that edge being fragile. Let's say you have your phone in the same pocket as a coin. Pretty normal everyday situation. The exterior level 9 anodizing layer is able to withstand any abrasion from that coin, except for on the sharp corner of the camera plateau. The corner of the plateau is rubbed off and gone. What about keys, though? We've tested keys on anodizing before, and everywhere the oxide has been allowed to secure itself to the aluminum is protected from scratching, except for the sharp corner of the camera plateau. Again, after one incursion with a foreign object, that corner is now gone. Looking again through the microscope, the orange aluminum oxide is still looking fly, except for where it's not, and the silver is shining through. I think the deep blue anodizing is going to be even more susceptible to damage. The same coin that on the flat portion of the plateau gets sanded into dust, on the corner the anodizing is what chips away. The key, same thing. The plateau itself is super scratch resistant except for where Apple did not add the radius or curve to the plateau. The aesthetic design choice is going to end up looking worse in the long run because the anodizing just doesn't stick to that spot. It's a tad weird that Apple would do this. It's a well-known phenomenon, and there are several international standards for anodizing sharp corners. None of these are legally binding laws, by the way, just voluntary guidelines that manufacturers can follow if they want. The ISO standard says that sharp edges should be machined into a radius 10 times the intended